my beloved of Canada, hear me. You who walk on Canadian soil from coast to coast, from the Atlantic to the Pacific, listen to the words of the heavens. Congratulations. Archangel Michael says, you will be very happy tonight, because God is giving you that one thing. Open IT now. If you ignore this, you'll miss IT. Children of the maple leaf, listen closely. You did not stumble upon this message by accident. Archangel Michael has guided you here to this very moment for a reason. Tonight, something extraordinary is about to unfold in your life, across this vast land, from the towering Rockies to the shores of Newfoundland. For years, you've been waiting for a sign, a breakthrough, a divine confirmation that your prayers are not just words disappearing into the northern sky. This is it. This is your moment. Archangel Michael speaks only when a shift is imminent, and today he says to you who dwell in the true north, you will be very happy tonight because God is giving you that one thing you've been asking for. This isn't a vague promise or a coincidence. This is a sacred announcement. The reason you are here reading or hearing this is because your energy has aligned with a heavenly frequency, and God's blessing is moving toward you as you listen. But here's the truth. Most people never hear. When such blessings are released, they can either manifest or slip away, depending on whether you act. That's why Archangel Michael urges you not to ignore this message. If you do, you risk missing the very thing you've prayed for. It's not just a warning. It's a loving nudge from heaven. Take a deep breath right now, my beloved sons and daughters of Canada. Imagine a golden light surrounding you, the same light Archangel Michael carries across the boreal forest and the snowy plains. This is the energy of protection, power, and answered prayers. Tonight, this light will surround your home and your heart, preparing you for a once-in-a-lifetime transformation. If you're ready to receive, type Amen 1478 right now to open your heart to the blessing. This number carries the vibration of miracles. As you type it, you're signaling to the universe, I'm ready. Do not skip this. Stay with me until the end, because by part 10, you will not only understand the full message Archangel Michael is sending you, but you'll also discover how to unlock a spiritual key that has been hidden from most people for centuries. The key will open doors in your life that no one can shut. For now, focus on this truth. Tonight, God is placing something in your hands, a gift, an answer, a door to your destiny. And if you're still skeptical, remember, Archangel Michael has been known for centuries as the protector of miracles, the one who stands between darkness and light. You are under his wings now, safe beneath the northern skies. Type Amen 2549 to seal this first part of your blessing. The number 2549 activates angelic protection for your new path. Archangel Michael has whispered something powerful into your life today, and it is no accident that you are here right now. The truth is many people pray, many people hope, but not everyone receives this kind of divine message. You are among the chosen few. This means heaven is watching over you in a very special way. But let me warn you, this moment is fragile. What you do with this message will decide if the blessing manifests tonight or slips away. Archangel Michael is telling you, do not ignore this, for what you've been asking for is being handed to you. Now, let's pause and think about this for a second. What is that one thing you've been desperately hoping for? Is it financial freedom? Is it healing in your body or in your heart? Is it the love that has seemed so far out of reach? Or maybe it's peace. Peace in your home. Peace in your soul. Archangel Michael says that one thing will no longer be withheld from you. It will find you tonight. But here's where most people fail. They doubt. They listen for a while. They feel hope rising. And then they walk away. And because of their doubt, the blessing hovers above them, but never lands in their lives. That is why Archangel Michael is being so clear. Do not ignore this. Stay with me until the end, because something that has been hidden for generations will be revealed, and you will need it to claim your miracle fully. Think about this. In ancient scriptures, whenever a messenger appeared, it was always followed by action. When the people were told to march, they had to march. When the blind man was told to wash, he had to wash. When the woman touched the edge of the garment, she had to reach. Right now, your act of reaching is simple. Stay, listen, engage. Do not walk away. If you are ready to claim it, type Amen 3691 right now. This is not just a comment. It is a spiritual key. The number 3691 carries the vibration of doors opening in places that have been locked against you. As you type it, you're saying, Lord, I receive this. And while you're here, let me tell you something important. Messages like this are meant to spread because someone in your circle, maybe a friend, maybe a family member, is also waiting for a breakthrough. That's why I ask you to share this message right now. Don't keep it to yourself. You may be the reason someone else's blessing arrives tonight. So, before we go further, I invite you, share this video with at least one person you love. Comment below your amen so the angels see your faith. And make sure you subscribe, because what Archangel Michael is about to reveal in the next parts will change the way you see miracles forever. Now, listen carefully, my beloved of Canada. Archangel Michael has a strategy for you across this vast land, from the Atlantic to the Pacific. He does not just bring blessings randomly. He positions them. He protects them. And tonight, he is surrounding you with a shield so that nothing can block what God is releasing upon Canadian soil. That's why, even if you have faced disappointment after disappointment in your daily life, this moment is different. You are not alone in the fight. Children of the maple leaf. Do you feel it? That stirring in your spirit? That tingling in your hands? That sudden sense of hope you haven't felt in a long time? That's not coincidence. That's presence. That's the divine entering your space right now, confirming that this message is not just words. It is an announcement. But here's the surprising part. My chosen ones of the true north. Archangel Michael says that the blessing is not only going to make you happy tonight, it's going to make others notice. People around you will see a shift. They'll wonder what happened, and you'll know the answer. God gave me that one thing. Don't underestimate the power of this moment. I want you to imagine yourself tomorrow morning, smiling, lighter, free, as if a weight had been lifted from your shoulders. That's the difference this blessing will make, but only if you hold on to it. Only if you stay with me until the very end. Right now, if you are fully ready to open your life to this miracle, type Amen 5224 in the comments. This number activates the angelic shield that Archangel Michael places around you and your home. It is your seal of protection, a spiritual contract that no evil can break. Remember, we are only in part 2. The real revelation, the hidden secret Archangel Michael wants you to know, will come later. But this is where your faith is tested. Will you keep listening, or will you walk away? Stay, don't skip, because in the next part, I'm going to share something most people will never hear in their lifetime. A truth about Archangel Michael's hidden role in releasing blessings that could completely transform your understanding of how heaven works. Stay with me, because your miracle is closer than you think. Archangel Michael has not only delivered a message for tonight, he has opened a pathway that will alter the very structure of your destiny right here in Canada. When an angel steps forward with such clarity, it is never for something ordinary. It is for something divine, something extraordinary, something that human effort alone could never achieve. That is why you are here. That is why you were pulled to this message at this exact time. Here is something that heaven has been holding back for the right season, and Archangel Michael says that season has arrived. You may have wondered why certain doors in your life seemed locked, why opportunities seemed close, but never within reach, why every time you stepped forward, something invisible pushed you back. The truth is, those barriers were not permanent. They were temporary delays waiting for this very alignment. Tonight, Archangel Michael stands beside you, holding the key that will unlock the chains that have bound you. But there is a warning hidden in his words. He says, if you ignore this, you will miss it. Think about that for a moment. How many times in life have blessings slipped away simply because people were too distracted, too doubtful, or too impatient? That is why this moment requires your focus. This is not the time to let your mind wander. This is not the time to skip ahead. Stay with me, because what is about to unfold has the power to change the rest of your life. You see, Archangel Michael is not only a protector, he is also a warrior of destiny. His presence means that there is a spiritual battle taking place over your life. Forces have tried to block you, to weigh you down, to make you give up on your faith. But tonight, he declares victory on your behalf. He is cutting through the resistance, silencing the whispers of doubt, and standing as a shield between you and every force that seeks to delay your blessing. If your spirit is ready to claim this, type Amen 4317 right now. This sacred number carries the energy of breakthroughs that cannot be reversed. By declaring it, you are telling heaven, I will not miss what belongs to me. Now let me take you deeper, my beloved sons and daughters of Canada. Have you ever wondered why some prayers feel like they go unanswered for years, while others are fulfilled quickly? Archangel Michael reveals that certain blessings are timed. They cannot arrive too early because you may not be prepared to hold them. They cannot arrive too late because then you may miss their purpose. They arrive in the perfect season. And tonight, he says your season has come. Think of the people in history who waited and waited, the faithful waiting for their promise, the captive waiting in prison, the mother waiting for her child. The wait was long, but when the blessing finally came, it was beyond what they could have imagined. That is the kind of blessing being released into your life tonight. It is monumental. And here's the most surprising part. Archangel Michael says that when this blessing arrives, it will not only bring joy to your heart, but it will also shock those around you. People who doubted you, people who overlooked you, people who thought nothing good could come your way. They will have to step back and witness the goodness of God in your life. They will see that you are favored. They will see that you are chosen. They will see that what was once impossible has suddenly become possible. But remember, blessings do not fall without preparation. That is why you must stay tuned all the way until part 10. Because what I am about to reveal in the later parts is the secret ritual that opens your life to sustain blessings, not just a one-time miracle. Archangel Michael wants you to know that this is only the beginning. The joy you feel tonight will be the doorway to a season of overflow. Take a moment right now and imagine yourself walking into tomorrow across this beautiful northern land. See yourself lighter, happier, freer. Picture that problem that once seemed too heavy suddenly dissolving. Picture that breakthrough coming into your hands without struggle. This is what is waiting for you, but only if you remain connected. Do not allow doubt to steal this. Do not allow distraction to rob you. This is your time. If you are ready to step into this divine alignment, type Amen 6852 right now. This number seals your destiny under the wings of Archangel Michael and ensures that what God has prepared for you will reach you without delay. Stay with me, because in the next part, I am going to reveal something that very few people know. A hidden truth about why Archangel Michael is specifically the one chosen to deliver messages of happiness and breakthrough. This is knowledge that has been hidden in spiritual texts and whispered only among the wise. Once you understand it, you will never look at blessings the same way again. Do not skip. Do not walk away. Your miracle is already on its way, but the secret to receiving it fully will only be revealed in what is to come. Stay with me until the end, because when you do, you will not just be a hearer of the message, you will be a receiver of the promise. Archangel Michael does not appear in your life without reason, my beloved of Canada. His presence is always a sign that something monumental is unfolding in the unseen world across this great nation from coast to coast. When Michael steps forward, it means that God is about to move powerfully in your favor, and that there is a divine battle already being fought and won on your behalf. Tonight, he has spoken clearly. Happiness is coming to you, and God is placing in your hands the very thing you have been asking for. But here is what most people do not know. Archangel Michael is not only the protector of heaven's armies, he is also the gatekeeper of blessings. Hidden in ancient texts and sacred traditions is a truth that has been forgotten by many. Michael is the one who clears the path so that what God sends reaches you without interference right here on Canadian soil. That is why he is often called the Angel of Victory. His role is not just to defend you, but to ensure that no force, no spirit, no obstacle can block what has been divinely assigned to your life. Think about this, children of the maple leaf. How many times have you prayed and felt as though the answer was close, yet never fully arrived? The delay was not because God ignored you. It was because opposition rose against you. But tonight, Michael himself has descended into your atmosphere, cutting through every layer of resistance from the Rockies to the Atlantic shores. What once took years to happen is now accelerating towards you. What once seemed impossible is suddenly within reach. If your heart is ready, Type Amen 7783 right now. This number resonates with divine acceleration and angelic victory. By declaring it, you are claiming speed and power in your blessing. Now, I must urge you, do not underestimate what is happening here. The reason you found this message is because you were chosen to receive it. Out of millions, you are here. This is not coincidence. This is alignment. And what you do in this moment matters. That is why I want you to not only listen, but also act. Share this message right now with your fellow Canadians. There is someone in your life who desperately needs hope, who has been praying in silence, who has been fighting unseen battles. You could be the reason their blessing arrives. When you share, you are not just spreading words, you are opening a spiritual channel for another soul to be lifted. And don't just share. Take a step further. Comment below your amen as a sign of faith. When you write it, you are marking yourself in the spiritual realm as one who believes, one who is ready, one who is aligned, and most importantly, subscribe, because this journey with Archangel Michael is not ending tonight. What is being revealed will continue to unfold, and by staying connected, you will never miss the divine guidance meant for you. Let me take you deeper, my chosen ones. Archangel Michael says that your happiness tonight is not ordinary happiness. It is not just about a single event or a single gift. It is about a shift in your entire season. Imagine a farmer planting seeds in dry soil across the prairies. For years, the ground looks barren, lifeless. But then one night, the rain falls, soaking the earth, and suddenly the next day, the first green shoots appear. That is what is happening in your life right now. The dry season has ended. The rain of blessing is falling. And tomorrow, you will see the evidence. Some of you have carried pain for years. You have been overlooked, rejected, and forgotten. But Archangel Michael says God has remembered you. Tonight's blessing is proof that heaven has not abandoned you. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten. You are seen. You are loved. And you are about to be lifted into a new chapter. If you can feel this in your spirit, type Amen 9026 right now. This number carries the energy of divine remembrance, the assurance that God has seen your tears and is answering them. But I must remind you, the true secret of this message will not be revealed until the final part. You must stay with me until part 10. That is where the hidden key will be unlocked. The one that ensures your blessing not only arrives but remains. Too many people receive a miracle and then lose it. Archangel Michael wants to make sure you do not just touch your blessing, but keep it. So stay. Do not skip. Keep listening, because what comes next will shock you. There is a mystery hidden in the heavens that most people have never been taught. A mystery that connects Archangel Michael not just to protection and warfare, but to the very essence of happiness. For centuries, spiritual seekers have believed that joy is simply an emotion, a fleeting feeling that comes and goes depending on circumstances. But what Archangel Michael reveals tonight shatters that belief. Happiness is not just an emotion. It is a frequency, a divine vibration. And Michael is one of the few beings entrusted with the authority to release it into the lives of God's children. When you think of happiness, you may think of moments, a laugh with a friend, a promotion at work, a sudden gift. Those things are wonderful, but they are temporary. What Michael is offering tonight is not temporary. It is not a passing feeling. It is a permanent opening of your spiritual frequency to align with joy. This is why tonight is so important. You are not simply going to receive a blessing. You are going to be recalibrated to live in a new state of divine happiness across this northern land. This is why Archangel Michael is called the bringer of light. Light reveals, light exposes, light drives out darkness. And wherever there is light, there is life and joy. In ancient texts, Michael's sword is not just a weapon. It is a symbol of cutting away sorrow, despair, and oppression. When he appears, it is a sign that God is ready to sever the chains of sadness and release a season of joy that cannot be stolen. That is why he says to you tonight, you will be very happy. He is not predicting a moment. He is announcing a new chapter. If you are ready to step into this new frequency, type Amen 671 right now. This number carries the vibration of sustained joy. Joy that does not flicker out. Joy that is shielded. Joy that multiplies. By typing it, you are aligning your spirit with this frequency. Now, take a moment and imagine your life without the heaviness you've been carrying. Imagine waking up tomorrow with a light heart, even if nothing outward has changed yet. Imagine your mind clearer, your body lighter, your spirit glowing with a quiet confidence that something good is on its way. This is the gift Michael is releasing. This is not wishful thinking. This is heaven's decree over your life tonight, my beloved of Canada. What Archangel Michael is releasing into your life tonight, my beloved of Canada, is not limited to this moment. It is not even limited to you alone. When Michael descends into your atmosphere across this vast northern land, the blessing he brings carries a ripple effect that stretches far beyond what you can see. It touches your family, your children, your loved ones, and even generations that will come after you from coast to coast. What you receive tonight is the seed of a legacy. Think about the weight of it for a moment, children of the true North. Tonight, you are not just receiving joy. You are not just receiving happiness. You are becoming the doorway through which your Canadian bloodline will walk into blessing. There are patterns that have run in families for years. Poverty, sickness, broken relationships, constant struggles. These patterns have passed from one generation to the next like chains that no one could break. But Archangel Michael says, it ends with you. The joy that enters your life tonight is strong enough to shatter generational burdens. The blessing you hold will not only lift you, it will lift those connected to you across the provinces and territories. Imagine your children waking up one day without the same struggles you carried. Imagine your family walking in peace because you chose to believe in this moment. That is the power of generational blessing, and that is what Michael is setting into motion right now on Canadian soil. If you are ready to claim this for yourself and your family, type Amen 5742 right now. This number declares generational release, a spiritual decree that chains will break and blessings will flow forward. Let us go deeper. In many traditions, Archangel Michael is not only the warrior of heaven, but also the guardian of inheritance. Inheritance is not just about land or wealth. It is about spiritual legacy. When Michael surrounds you, he guards your inheritance so that it cannot be stolen or wasted. That means what begins with you tonight will not stop with you. It will flow to your children and your children's children, leaving a mark that cannot be erased across this great nation. You may have felt that your life has been filled with cycles of disappointment, but Michael says that cycle is being rewritten. The story of your family is changing, and the blessing that starts tonight will continue to echo long after you are gone. This is why he is called the protector of generations, because when he stands over one person, entire families are affected. Now imagine a stone dropped into a still pond. The ripples spread outward, reaching wider and wider until the entire surface is moving. That is what your blessing will do. It will not stay small. It will not stay hidden. It will spread. Every word you speak will carry new power. Every decision you make will open new doors. Every step you take will leave behind footprints of joy for others to follow. If you can feel this truth rising in your spirit, type Amen 6889 right now. This number carries the vibration of generational continuity, declaring that the blessing in your life will outlive you and continue to flow. You have stayed until the end, my beloved sons and daughters of Canada, and because of that, you are about to receive what very few ever hear, the hidden key that locks joy and blessings into your life permanently. Archangel Michael has guided you through each part of this journey not just to encourage you, but to prepare your spirit for this moment. What is about to be revealed is a sacred truth, a divine mystery that ensures what you receive tonight will never be stolen, never fade, never die. Here is the secret. Joy and blessing become permanent when they are spoken and sealed. Words are not just sounds, they are containers of power. When God created the universe, he spoke, and creation took form. When Michael declares victory, his words slice through darkness like a sword. And when you speak, when you declare an alignment with heaven, your blessing is sealed. That is why the key is this. You must speak joy even before you feel it. You must declare blessing even before you see it. You must release words that align with heaven's decree. Every time you say, I am blessed, I am joyful, my family is free, my destiny is secure, you are locking your blessing in place. Michael fights the unseen battle, but your words seal the victory on earth. Right now, say aloud, even if softly, my joy is permanent. My blessing is sealed. Feel the power of those words as they leave your lips across this Canadian land. This is the moment your blessing is anchored. This is the moment heaven hears your agreement. This is the moment. Archangel Michael raises his sword and declares over you, "It is done." If you believe this, type Amen 9914 right now. This number seals permanence, declaring that what God gives tonight will last for a lifetime. And here is the final piece. Gratitude is the lock. Joy is released by heaven, sealed by your words, and locked by your gratitude. Each day you give thanks for what you have, even before the full blessing manifests. You are securing it further and further. Gratitude is the key that keeps the doors of heaven open over your life. Tonight you have been chosen, guarded, and blessed. You have received a message carried by Archangel Michael himself, a message that declares your happiness will not be fleeting, but permanent. And now you know the secret. Speak it, seal it, and lock it with gratitude. Type Amen 5576 right now as your final act of faith. This number represents eternal joy, a decree that your legacy of blessing has begun and will never end. Now go forward, not in fear, not in doubt, but in confidence. Tonight you are very happy because God has given you that one thing. And from this night onward, you are marked, you are sealed, and your destiny will shine forever. My beloved of Canada, if this message has touched your soul, subscribe to this channel so you do not miss the next message of Archangel Michael. Share this word